This is one of those rare offerings that come along 38 that you cannot miss. And that's why I'm super excited to give you this full home tour. Obviously, you can see right here, we're in the main living space. You can see the different texture, the design finishings, and this new construction built out by Focus Construction. There is a ton to offer right here. We're in between Seagrove and Inlet Beach, and it offers an amazing value proposition for you and your family. So let me show you around. Now this exterior makes an immediate impression as soon as you walk up. There's concrete finish, cedar shake accents, oversized windows, the lush landscaping, landscape lighting, exterior gas lanterns, and a private heated pool surrounded by peacock pavers. Now the outdoor living continues with a summer kitchen, the turf screen space, and a third floor balcony overlooking the state forest, complete with a wet bar and gas fire feature. So as soon as you walk through either the front door or the garage space, you're met right here with a foyer area. I love the details throughout this entire house, and you'll hear me keep saying that, from the woodworking to the light fixtures to the beveled walls that you see across the entire house. I love that this is a formal entry. Now you're not just walking into a first floor living space, we're actually walking into a designated space to welcome guests. Now this first floor features 10-foot ceilings, peacock paver floorings, a guest bedroom, a den setup, and a direct access to the pool area. You see the natural light pouring in. Here is the garage that we'll also check out in just one second. But then as soon as you walk into the foyer off to the left, you have the stairwell leading to the second floor main living area. But if we think of rental properties, if we think of second homes, or even a primary residence right here, right off of 38, we want to think about multiple families, multi-generational living coming right here to the beach. So a family can enjoy this first floor living without being on the midst of everybody else throughout the entire house. So you have this first floor living space with a half slider leading out to the pool and outdoor kitchen. Easily fits a good sized sofa, accent chairs to make this a designated living space. In addition to that, we do have a first floor bedroom. It is about 9:30 a.m. so you can see the natural light pouring in. I love the way it looks in the kitchen over on the second floor. But this is probably about a queen size bed, 2 nightstands, full TV setup. Again, this is built out by Focus Construction, so I love that you have thicker baseboards. You have the electrical right down here into the baseboards as well. Quality touches and everything that you see. And then even just looking at the windows right here, you don't have just a typical slapped wood frame around it. You do have a little bit more texture and a little bit more depth into the overall framing. Moving into the full bathroom. We have a floating single vanity quartz countertops, and the designer that they picked, again, amazing light fixtures throughout almost every single bathroom and every single space. And I wanna make sure we note that as we go through them. Again, the half slider leading into the outdoor living space with a beautiful pool, little sun shelf, and enough room for the family to gather right out here. My favorite part about this backyard space, yes, it has an amazing pool. It does have this outdoor kitchen. I love the curvature in here to just break up a little bit of the symmetry. But then this is all state forest right here in the back. Not only does that mean that there's not gonna be future construction, but that means this site is always gonna be exactly the way that you buy it on day one. It's all fenced in. You have a little bit more of a privacy fence on the right and the left, with a shorter fence on the back so you can maximize that viewpoint. Turf all the way through this space, so you can make a lounge area, cornhole. You have exterior lighting throughout the entire space as well. And it gives you a pretty cool viewpoint. What I love about Focus Construction also is not only the design finishings, but the level of different textures throughout the entire space. So you can see the mixes of gold, and you can see the curvature with the right angles. Love the way that they do a lot of these different textures. Moving back through into the first floor living space, let's go ahead and check out that garage. Now on the exterior, it looks like a 1-car garage, but you actually do have a tandem setup. Not only can you fit 1 car, 2 car, you can also get away with a couple bikes, anything that you may need right here at the beach. You do have a little offset area right here underneath the stairwell to put anything that you need right there. This is not typically something you see in a beach house. You wanna make sure your beach house does have a garage for all that added storage. Not only for golf carts, you want to leave a car here if it was a second home. You have to find a place to fit all those bikes and everything that comes with living here at the beach. As we walk up to the second floor, let's talk about some of the details. The second floor offers 11-foot ceilings, European white oak wide plank hardwood floors, the main living area, dining space, kitchen, and the primary suite. And as soon as you walk up, you're greeted by this wall of windows. And we talked about the framing around the windows. Well, let's talk about what we can actually see. You see more of that state forest view right here from your living space, so it feels very private. Now this house being priced a little over $2 million has a ton of characteristics that we're also seeing in $4, $6, $8 million houses. So I wanna talk about what that looks like. New construction, we can expect to see this kind of stacked floor plan where we have the main living space, we have the dining room, and then of course that massive kitchen that you can see right over there. But don't miss out on all the little details that make this one so special. I love the interior design throughout this entire space. Everything fits. Not only do you have the beveled walls, but you have the mixes of arches and the roundness of the coffee table, even right here with the sofa. So as we transition, again, it's about 9:30 in the morning. You can see that natural light coming in as the house actually faces north. You have full cabinetry wrapping all the way around. A little bit more of a dry bar setup over here off to the stairwell. Dining area right here comfortably fits about 8 people. And what's cool is that you have these chairs over here and then you have a full bench setup right over here on the other side of the island. This allows you to maximize space, but at the same time, it feels like it belongs truly in this space. We don't want to sacrifice any of the countertops or the cabinet space because again, this could be a primary or secondary residence. It doesn't have to look at it just from an investment property standpoint. You see the amount of cabinetry. I love the drawers along the bottom. That way you're not necessarily bending over every single time. You can just easily pull it out, get your pots and pans. You have the white subway tile as the backsplash all the way from the countertop all the way up to the ceiling where you see the vent hood. And I kind of like that these are exposed. You know, you're not having necessarily glass finishings. There's not a ton of glass other than the windows throughout the house. So I love that these become a little bit more of an accent feature along with the accent ceiling. Moving through, you can see the 6-burner KitchenAid gas cooktop right here. Again, the Thermador vent hood, full oven setup. Moving over here into the viewpoint that you'd actually get if you're cooking or cleaning. You're overlooking this magnolia tree and a lot of greenery right in front of the house. Farmhouse sink. Love the textures of this Taj Mahal countertops, quartz countertops, mixed with the gold accents of the hardware. And then over here on the island, you have a lot more drawers. You have the actual microwave as a drawer setup, and of course the fridge and dishwasher. Now what I love is the continuation going towards this laundry room over here, with a little bit more of a dry bar setup, the wine fridge, and just a ton of storage. While we're over here, let's talk about the laundry room. Much like the bathroom, you can see that the tile choices have been used as an accent as well. I love the overall checkerboard tile. But then you have a stackable washer and dryer. Again, continued cabinetry, a little space over here to fold with that countertop. Moving back through, we have to walk back through the main living space to go ahead and check out the primary suite wing. And it does have its own wing of the house. It's the only bedroom here on the 2nd floor. And again, it's towards the rear of the house to maximize that viewpoint overlooking the state forest. And before we get there, anybody enjoying this main living space, you don't want them to walk through your primary suite to get to the ensuite. So there is a half bath right here off the main living space. I loved the scalloped floating vanity with the light underneath. But let's talk about the primary suite. Another accent ceiling in this space. Tray ceiling, so the ceilings actually feel a little bit higher. And you can see a king size bed, sitting area, plenty of room over here if you wanted to add a dresser. But wait till we check out the primary ensuite closet because you might not even need a dresser in here. Again, you're overlooking, when you wake up, the viewpoint that you have is overlooking that state forest. And what I love is, again, this is a primary suite wing. So you have this continued hallway right here off the bed into your closet, right here off to the left. Custom built-ins meant for this space. So you have space here on the right and also behind the door over here on the left. What a lot of builders sometimes miss is the longer shelving that you see right here. It's meant for dresses, suits, whatever it may be. You have that option. You don't have to worry about future built-ins when you already buy an expensive house. Moving into the ensuite bath, you have a freestanding tub, full soaking tub right here. Again, a lifted double vanity with beautiful light fixtures and overall textures in this space. You have the hexagon tile of the floor, radiating with the under vanity lighting. Then you have the gold textures with a little bit more wood. And again, that quartz countertops that we saw very similar in the kitchen. Full walk-in shower with a little bench setup. You have two controls, one for the shower head here, and then of course the rainfall shower head, and then a water closet over here. Simple little thing, 4 hinges, really elevates the overall stature when you have these higher ceilings for these different doors. All right, so that's the primary suite wing. Now we still have an entire 3rd story to check out. The way this floor plan flows, I mean, it can flow as a primary or secondary, but also it can crush for an investment property. 5 bedrooms just off of Camp Creek Lake and very close to the Watersound Club, the actual beach club, not too far away. As soon as you walk up the stairwell, you have a little bit more heated and cooled space in case you need to make an owner's closet, anything of that sort. Then you do have 4 beds in this bunk room. These are about full-size beds, and what I love about them is that they all have little hidden niches right here with lights and electrical, so you know that Focus Construction didn't skimp out on any of the finishings. This baseboard runs together, you can see along the bottom with the custom built-ins. I love even this just continuation of the molding. 2 closet spaces, identical on each side with a mounted TV. Moving into bedroom number 4. Closet setup over here. This is about a full-size bed as well. This bedroom right here, if we're thinking about families again staying up here, we have, the owners of the house can enjoy that primary suite. 1 family on the 1st floor can fit the 2nd, 3rd biggest family right here on the 3rd floor. This bedroom out here to the right in that bunk room will enjoy this full bath. Very similar to the rest of the house that we've seen. Different tile choices. So not every bathroom feels identical, and again, a different light fixture to continue that trend. This little hallway right here can offer some type of custom built-in setup. This would be a really cool place if you wanted to add another bar setup. What's cool is that you do have a full another setup out here on the 3rd floor terrace. We have 1 more bedroom up here. This is the final and 5th bedroom. The ensuite bath. Moving into the king size bed with the hanging light fixtures and the continuation of the trend of a ton of windows. You have more of an accent ceiling like you saw over here in the primary suite, also over here on the 3rd floor bedroom. Go ahead and open up these closets just so you can see the continuation of the built-in trends. The cool hangout spot is right here on this 3rd floor terrace. So this is right over the primary bedroom to maximize that viewpoint. And now it feels like we're in the trees. When you think about a traditional beach house, Camp Creek Lake is on the other side of these trees over here. You can see those houses along this side on the other side of the road are lakefront. Once you get over here, now you're actually backing up to state forest. You have a full terrace over here that's exposed for a fire pit setup. But then as we turn around, you have this shaded area with plenty of room if you wanted to add a little high top table where you have a full little bar setup. You don't have to run all the way down to that kitchen on the 2nd floor. Easily hang up a TV right over here if you choose to. But if I just stay quiet for a second, you can hear how relaxing this space truly is. Now this will give you another viewpoint overlooking the pool area that we checked out at the very beginning of this video. So at the beginning of this video, I promised you that this is a rare offering. I think the full video walkthrough continues to prove that. This is one of those opportunities, whether it's a primary, secondary, or an investment property that you probably just don't want to leave, and you don't want to leave the beach. If you have any questions or if you'd like a private tour of this overall property, make sure you use the information below. Get in touch with me, and I can't wait to see you here at the beach soon.